child, I had a painting on my wall of a Edward Hopper Nighthawks. And I'd always wanted a restaurant like that. And this was just incredibly close to that look.
I love Soho. I love hospitality. I mean, that's why I want to get into restaurants, is about creating an atmosphere for people to enjoy themselves in.
Jamie and I had a very similar idea behind what we felt a good restaurant was about. And Randall and Aubin, which was traditionally a butcher's shop, had been here for about 100 years, ceased trading.
When we took it on, we wanted to keep and retain as much of the original features as we could. We still have our meat hooks on the ceiling.
It was one of the finest purveyors of food in London. It's as simple as that. It was an amazing shop and had an amazing reputation. Churchill used to buy his food from Randall and Aubin. And therefore, everything we do has to represent quality. It's as simple as that. Not necessarily price, but quality.
The atmosphere is lively, light-hearted, but professional at the same time.
We want it to have a lot of atmosphere, to us was important, and strip everything back. We wanted to keep it very quick and clean, good food in a very relaxed, comfortable environment.
So when we started, Soho was very different. It was very edgy.
The fact that we opened a restaurant that specialises in oysters in the middle of Soho kind of says it all, doesn't it? Washed down with a glass of champagne. It's naughty, but nice.
Soho is a great place to do that because people who come to Soho do want to enjoy themselves. So it gives us more scope to be slightly more flamboyant. We used to play quite loud kind of music, and then it turned into a gay area, and we played even louder music and put disco ball up. And now it's become a slightly more gentrified. It's still eclectic, and we still have a wonderfully interesting cross-section of customers. We have grandmothers and children and vicars and politicians and policemen coming in here, and we always have done. And even by the nature of the seating, people end up talking to each other, so it becomes a very social environment. The kind of customer that comes here enjoys it, is prepared to do that, and they're the kind of people that gravitate towards us. The thing I like about the interior is, in terms of where it's come from, it is from Paris, and it is from London, it is from New York, and that does also embody the atmosphere in the restaurant. I think it's a very good illustration of what kind of happens in here.
So the thinking behind the menu at Randall and Aubin was really take some sort of continental classic dishes that everyone's familiar with, everyone enjoys eating, to cook them extremely well and put real detail into what we were doing. And at the same time, laying it out really in an American diner kind of way. So you've got the format there, it's all in front of you, you can see the entire menu in one hit. There's nothing hidden, there's nothing clever, there's no words on the menu that we might not understand, it's all very open.
It's what we all enjoy when we go out, it's not pretentious. Originally it was about doing all the foods that we do, which are quite expensive, quite nice, high quality standard foods, but for everybody.
Quite often Randall and Aubin is described to me as a seafood restaurant, and I've read that many times. Randall and Aubin specialises in seafood, but that's part of what we do. There is so much else on the menu going on. We do a great hamburger, we do great steaks, we do fantastic roast meats, amazing salads, we do different sandwiches, do lobster po' boys. We do all sorts of things here.
Our customers love it. People are much more knowledgeable these days on food, and so they want to know where it's from, and they demand to know where it's from, which encourages us to source things better, which we do anyway because we're interested in it. The uplift of that is obviously that we get extremely fresh product, which we sell every day.
Things are very important when you're looking at suppliers. You really understand the traceability of what you're buying and what makes that product unique or will make it exceptional.
All of our waiters are well educated and versed in what wine and what food goes together, where the food is from, where the wine is from, and which wine and food pair best together.
Both of us believe that restaurants are about having fun.
Our kind of philosophy is they should always leave here in a better mood than they walked in.
Predominantly that's the key. Yes, the food should be excellent, the service should be excellent. To have a successful restaurant, it's got to be fun.
I love the staff, I love the food, I love sourcing the food, I love working with Ed. And we've got a great team. There's a genuine feeling of sense of enjoyment here. It generally comes off onto the customers.
You look at a lot of restaurants now opening up, a lot of new things, it's all happening. We've had different concepts, we've had different formulas, but it's been Randall and Aubin Brewery that's the one that stood the test of time. That's the business that people have always loved. This is the formula that absolutely works.
As Soho's matured, it feels a bit like we've matured with it in terms of gentrifying ourselves.
James and I have amassed so much knowledge and understanding of Randall and Aubin, and now is time really to share that knowledge. Every single detail of everything we do will be in those documents. So We're handing over the DNA of this business in detail. We want every single franchise to be premium, to operate absolutely perfectly on a consistent basis, 7 days a week, 364 days of the year.
We know the pitfalls and we know how to avoid them, and we're ready to expand our brand. I think the world's ready for us, actually.